Yeah, Jens Lööke, 27 years old, from Sweden, forward, and first season here in Ilves.
Jens, hello, how are you?
Good, I'm really good. Super excited.
That's your first season here, so we want to know a little more about you. So let's start with childhood. What was it like?
Oh, it was great. I grew up in Volvo, a little small village outside Gävle, where I lived until I was like 15 before I moved into Gävle, which is a bigger city there. Went to school there, but my hockey career started out in Volvo. I played there, as I said, until I was 15. Then I moved into Brynäs, and as I said, went to school there and started playing for Brynäs as I did for the next couple of years after that.
How have you become an ice hockey player? Was it clear for you that you want to be hockey player?
Yeah, I think so. I started when I was started to skate when I was around 4 or 5 years old, and I liked it from the first time. So it was pretty clear for me. But I also played a couple other sports like soccer and floorball and that stuff. But I felt pretty early that hockey is the most fun thing, and that's what I want to keep doing. So that's the way.
And you have shown that you are a good scorer, so was it clear for you that you want to be forward?
Yeah, it was. I've never been playing like a defenseman, so I always like to create scoring chances and scoring goals. So since I was a kid, so for sure, yeah, that was something I realized early.
Like you said, you played in Sweden until you were 20 years old before moving to America. Who are people that have influenced your career the most in those junior years?
Oh, there's a lot of people, I would say. For sure, my parents, of course, but all the coaches I've been having through my career has been helping me in different ways. So I can't just name one right now, but everybody that's been around has been very helpful, and I learned so much through all of them. So they've all been important, but of course, parents and family has always been around. So that's for sure something you can always rely on.
How about an example of a great hockey player who has been the player that you wanted to follow?
Oh, there's been a lot of different players for sure, but when I grew up, I had actually I've been following Steven Stamkos a lot. He's also a righty, so I don't know, maybe because of that, with a good shot. So that's a player I've been looking up to a lot. So I think he's pretty good and complete hockey player.
How about Swedish players?
Swedish players, you have a lot of them, of course. The generation with Forsberg and all these, there's been good role models for all the Swedish people, of course, and proud what they have done, and they make us to have something to believe in. So for sure.
And Finland has some bad memories of those guys.
They do.
Okay, let's talk about your years in America. You were drafted by the Arizona Coyotes 2015 and signed to a 3-year entry-level contract for there 2 years later, and you played 2 seasons in AHL. What do you think about those years?
It was 2 really good years, fun years off the ice and on the ice for sure. Arizona is a beautiful country. I mean US, but of course it was different. I was pretty young when I moved over, but got a lot of experience from it. And it was, as I said, you can learn a lot when you're moving, when you're that young to another country. And I think those years, I mean, the hockey is, of course, a little bit different over there, and it takes some time to get used to it. But I felt like I learned a lot for sure that I can, that I'm still using, of course. And there was really good coaches over there that I can learn a lot from. So my 2 years there were for sure really helpful, and I got a lot of experience from it. So there's nothing that I regret from that, and I had a really good time there. So
after 2 seasons, you had to return back to Sweden. So was it a hard situation for you?
I mean, I came to an end there where I felt that I wanna find back to my style of playing hockey. I was like a little bit more defensive player in US, and I felt like I wanted to continue to develop my offensive side, and I think that I had a really good chance to do that back home in Sweden. So that's why I made that like move back, and there's nothing I regret about that either. It was like when I came back to Timbro again, it was absolutely, I don't know if I was there for 3 years, but it was one of the funniest years in my career so far, and the team we had was like super good too. So it was really fun, and I took everything I learned from US and tried to, as I said, develop my offensive side, and that's something I felt like I really did. So it was I think it was a great move for me as a player and as a person.
And after back Sweden, and after that you came to Finland and Vaasa. So why did you choose the Finnish league?
No, I think when I first heard of it, I think it was a great opportunity for me to keep development, and it was I wanted to play a lot, and I really got to do that in Vaasa, and so it was. I also wanted to try something new. I knew what I had in Sweden, and I felt like in my career path, I think it was a good choice to go there and play a lot, see something new, see different things, heard different things, learn and everything in a different way. So it was also 2 really good years in Vaasa. I really liked it there, and as I said, I keep development.
And I think that you enjoyed Finland because you wanted to stay here.
Yeah.
Now you are in Ilves, so how did it happen that now you play here?
I know, like, I always been known since I came here from, as I said, my first year in Vaasa. Ilves has always been a hard team to play against. They've been a top team here for the last couple of years. So when I got the chance to go here, I felt like it would be a really good opportunity for me to go and try to win something. I think we have a really good chance to do it here. So and as I said, I really like the country and everything. So I'm not in a hurry to move away from here. So as I said, when I first got the chance, it felt like really good from the first time I talked to Ilves. So it was a simple choice for me to come here.
And now you are in Tampere. So what is the best place here?
There's a lot of good places around. Beautiful city for sure. A little bit bigger than I'm used to, but it feels like you have everything you want here, and I mean, a lot of good restaurants and everything, and as I said, beautiful places. So I haven't had so much time to look around yet, but I have 2-year contract, so I think I will have the chance to see everything.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How do you see the current team? What are the strengths of this team?
I think we have a good mix of like everything here. I mean, from first line to fourth line, I think there's not a big huge step between there. I think everybody is putting in the hard work every day, and there's a really good mentality from everybody, and that's something I think will help us through the whole season. It feels like a really good group of guys that everybody is here to do the job. So the team we have right now, I'm really looking forward to see what we can build together, because I know there's a long road to go, but I think I'm 100% sure that we have all the tools we need to go all the way.
And what kind of player you want to be on this team?
Of course, I want to help the team with scoring goals, creating a lot of offensive plays, but also be this guy that everybody can believe in this team. To see that I'm coming here every day, working hard, and do the job that everybody has to do. But as I said, of course, adding this extra offensive to score a lot of goals who can help the team to win games.
Okay, when it comes to the future, do you have some dreams you want to achieve in your career?
Right now it's to win here with Ilves. I'm not looking longer than that right now. I think that's why I came here too. And I mean, I'm not getting younger, and it's when I'm looking back at my career, I think that if you can win something, that will be really, really big. So that's the biggest thing for me right now, and that's why I came here too, to have the chance to win a championship.
Okay, thank you, Jens.
Thank you.
Okay, 60. Comments.
Fun game, fun game.